Test, test. One, two, three. This is a test. One, two, three. Testicles and AIDS. I am testing. This is not the correct time to be watching me. It's a test. So yeah, I'm just testing to see if it works. But in the future, I will be talking about. Did you hear the noise there? I'm gonna replay this and hear if it sounds. Did it make the blowjob sounds? I am testing. Can you hear me, Miss Chrissy? Can you hear me? Yes or no? Just type. Oh, you hear me? How good is the audio quality? I am testing to see. Is it good audio quality though? This is the most unprofessional stream. Excellent. Okay, great. So this is a new microphone I got. This is not going to be a long stream. I'm just testing right now, but I'm glad that it works and you see me. Look how unprofessional. I'm wearing a bathrobe. I look very unkempt, but in the future, this week, watch this space. I don't know how loud or whatever am I. Yeah, this week, just watch this space, as the youth would say, because there is a lot of stuff that I would like to talk about. I want to talk about Toronto youth violence. I want to talk about overpopulation. I want to talk about bitches, hoes. Maybe not the last one. But I do think that there has been a dark shift in the world lately. And it's time for me to talk about it, okay? There's things I want to talk about. It's coffee. Coffee ASMR. Yeah, I wanted to this week I will send out the correct time and everything about when I would like to actually start doing this. But yeah. So for now, I guess that's it. But this is really funny that you caught me just testing this out. Just Sunday afternoon, 4:53 p.m. Who knew? You want to hear? Actually, this is a funny thing. This is just to show you the progress of humanity. Because I just said who knew, and it reminded me of this joke. When I was a kid, there was this PC Financial advertisement for butter chicken, Indian food, right? This is like early 2000s. And the advertisement said, butter chicken, who knew? So in my family, we always joke about this. Like, it's like kind of politically incorrect. But back then, it was just seemed normal. Like, the dominant culture was just white people. So they just said, butter chicken, who knew? Just denigrate an entire culture. Why not? We don't get it, but we're just going to capitalize off of it. But anyway, this has been going on too long for what I intended this to be. But you caught me. You caught me. Who knew? Butter chicken. Who knew? Larry Singleton live streaming. Who knew? So yeah, if you are seeing this, not just the one person watching, but if you happen to watch this later, just know that at some point this week I will probably live stream. And if you missed it, I already told you the topics I want to talk about: Toronto violence. We're going to get into the youth issues. We're going to get into overpopulation, and hopefully in a manner that is not Hitlery and eugenicist-ish. I think it's important for the world to see a human being talking about overpopulation, like a guy that is not white talking about it. Because I think that's the issue. Whenever you talk about overpopulation, you get accused of being racist. So it's important for the world to see that there is a brown person as well in the world. that is not really happy with the direction the amount of procreation is headed. What else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about a number of things. Oh yeah, I want to talk about anti-Semitism. I want to talk about Uncle Semitism. I want to talk about Kanye West. I want to talk about Kanye East. I want to talk about um I don't know, just a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of many different things. I've not really been on the internet commenting on a lot of things in the past little while. I took a break. I took a mental health break. But it's time for your Uncle Larry Singleton to all right, I'm just talking a bunch of shit. End stream. But yes, this week I will put out I will put out some vagina I will put out some some pus. Come back to IG. You know what? I will return to Instagram. However, I don't know. It'll be in a different way because I feel like it was making me mentally ill. Mark Zuckerberg was using the CIA to implant these messages in my head that told me to go on the TTC and commit acts of atrocities in many states. That doesn't make any sense. On the TTC, it's only one place. But yeah, I think I have to go back on Instagram eventually, but I have to create some rules and barriers for myself. Like, people who smoke cigarettes, the reason why people say that there's like addiction issues in the world is because they start smoking cigarettes, but they don't place limits on themselves. So before you know it, they're driving to work, they're smoking a cigarette in the car. They're on their lunch break, they're smoking a cigarette. They're driving home, another cigarette. If you It's like a Dave Chappelle quote, name your price. And if it gets more expensive than that, then get out of there. The way people should smoke cigarettes is that they should name the amount that they're allowed to have a week. And if they go overboard in any manner or capacity, any form, any other synonym, then they've got a problem. It should be like that, not just for cigarettes, but for anything. Any societal ills that are bothering people. How did I even start talking about this? Instagram, pornography, crack, drugs. Yeah, you see, you know what's funny is I've noticed a lot of people have cut back on the Instagram usage. I'm not a crazy person. In fact, the further you get away from these things, the better. Because it unless you want to hear it. Why did I aim my face? ASMR, a man clearing his throat. I will be 31 years old next month. What is it? January 29? So February 28th, I will be 31. So this is how a 31-year-old's voice sounds, clearing his throat. You ready? 3, 2, 1. My throat clearing tells a story. You know how they say you could look at a man's hand, you could look at wrinkles on a person's face and you see the story? That's the same thing with my throat. ASMR with Larry. I was thinking of like the name for the show that I want it to be called is Live on Air with Delaire. However, I don't want to use my real government issued name. So I'm torn between Larry or Delaire. There's a thin line between Larry and Delaire. There's a thin line between. Actually, that's funny. I have the Crooklyn soundtrack right here, where that is from. It says it right there. Track, what is it? 5. There's a thin line between love and hate. But I can't remember what I was talking about here. Yeah, Instagram. What else was I talking about? I'm gonna chill here. Oh no, it's 5 o'clock. I usually finish. I try to finish my coffee by 5. So you're gonna have to see me do it all in one time right now. ASMR. I felt that it was appropriate for me to aim it in the. Actually, Jimmy is right there. He's taking a nap. Um, Jimmy, for those of you that do not know, is my cat. In the chat, someone asked about Jimmy. Jimmy is my cat. Um, he's over there sleeping, but I don't want to aim the camera in that direction because my room is a mess. Excuse me. My life is a mess. My mental health is a mess. Everything is a mess. But yeah, yesterday I took him to the vet and he's doing all right. It's just his teeth look like shit, apparently. His teeth are not doing well. So yeah, we gotta take care of Jimmy's health. The thing about it though, the procedure to clean little Jimmy's teeth, $575. However, there's a teeth scraping tool that costs $9 on Amazon. So I think I'm gonna try to do it myself. However, the issue with that is they say the cats they'll move around and they need to be put under anesthesia. However, I don't believe in drugging cats just so that we could clean their teeth. Like, given the choice between just the cat living a natural life, I would rather Jimmy has a stress-free life and doesn't have to go to the vet and shit like that than, you know, we take him to the vet. He cries his heart out, and then he lives longer. But think about it, he's just so much more stressed out, and it's just not a good time. So I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, so okay, this was the stream. It was only supposed to be 30 seconds. I rarely took my cat to the vet. He lived to be 17. Well, see, there you go. This the last time I took Jimmy to the vet was 2019. And then what happened was some guy ate a bat. I don't know if you remember that, but some guy ate a bat late 2019 and it caused ramifications to the whole world. And I'm not going to lie to you, I got a bit of fear in my heart about the virus, AIDS. I got some fear in my heart regarding whether or not cats can get COVID. There was so much that I was uneducated about. So I did not take Jimmy to the vet since 2019. And also, he's healthy. He runs around and shit. The only problem now is the doctor says his teeth look like shit and he eats too much. He's like, Jimmy has gained 2 pounds since you got here. So since he got here, that means like since the appointment started, he gained 2 pounds. No, I mean since 2019. But I think in some ways, a fat man is a sign of economic progress. It's that COVID weight. Yeah, I mean, all Jimmy does. Well, also the thing about it is that's like a Quentin Tarantino thing. He always says the thing about it is he always I notice in interviews whenever he runs out of shit to talk about, he says the thing about it is okay, all right. The thing about it is we have multiple people in the house feeding him. So he manipulates the situation. He goes up to people and he just and he's been fed like 2 minutes ago and he's asking for more food and it becomes a problem. So we got to work on his health. But yeah, I got to get out of here. This is funny. It was supposed to be a 30-second test, and we turned it into a very special moment. You know how Dave Chappelle says that there's no phones at his shows because he wants every show to be special. It's kind of similar. This was a very special moment. All I was doing was testing. So you said that the audio was good. Is that correct? Yes? So you did say yes. The audio was good. Audio good. Um yeah, I'm gonna hopefully maybe I'll sign back on to Instagram and I'll tell people so that we can have a little party and I will actually dress up better. Feel like a little woman in a Victorian. I'm wearing my little house coat. I don't know if you're saying goodbye or if you're applauding. But anyway, 15 and a half minutes. End stream. End my life. No, I'm just kidding. I don't condone self-immolation at all. Actually, that's the other topic I want to talk about. MAID. Medical assisted. I forgot what the I stands for. Death. And with that, that's a great place to end. That's another topic. I will be addressing all of these and more. All of these and whores. All of these. All right. I'm being a little goofy here. The coffee just kind of perked me up. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for tuning in and